let's let's get everybody in. There is Vicky so far. Hopefully, there is gonna be some more people. Uh, there are not so many. For some reason, Facebook doesn't allow me to invite. I wanted to invite 500 so people, but for some reason, it doesn't allow to do it anymore. So that's why.
Okay.
But it was important for me to record this because um, it is for sure it's gonna be inspirational. All
Okay.
right, so we're gonna get started because I wanna respect Marissa's time. She was so kind to come back. Before more than once, I've been asked to bring back some of the people that were in the original program in the beginning in 2017. And Marissa is one of my. I always go so proud of her, but proud of, selfishly of what I was able to achieve with her because it's been so amazing what she did. And not so much of a transformation because nowadays you see transformations all the time. But Marissa was able to maintain the results for over 6 years, which is basically like it's unbelievable because she lost 30 kilos and we have Vicky here, which is an amazing example of somebody that
Hi.
works all the time. But like being able to like we have one of the steps on our program is be able to when you lose weight to reintegrate your lifestyle and keep it off. And so Marissa was able to do that for the longest time, and she lost 30 kilo at once, which is unbelievable because like in fact let's just bring up some of the pictures here. uh, the you're gonna love this because like you even don't remember this.
Yes, of course.
But
That's
2018, it was 2018, okay?
exactly, yes.
So let's that was one. Let's bring up another one. That was again like back so many years. And it's so cool because that was the first iteration of the program. Okay, that was the first
Yes.
iteration of the program. And then what else? What else do we have? Um, and they always ask me, like, how did she do it? How did like the first in the beginning we had people with a lot of like either depression over emotional eating or like junk food or like a lot of and like look at that, like you totally change your body composition. And like now this was like before, but then you are able to, and I'm gonna put up some of the picture that you sent me recently, I think this is so inspirational. And by the way, totally apologize for my nose. It's like the allergies like clogging me, but I said no way that I'm gonna miss this. We're gonna do it anyway. And if you want to show some support, you can just follow Marissa. Like she's able to now to like she went to the modeling, like she do modeling yourself. I think this is so inspirational because like the second I'll say how this all start. Like I'm gonna say a little bit of your story, but I really think like when we see this stuff, like uh, and again, like nowadays, in social media, you can just do these things and like create all these amazing pictures, and but it's so inspirational because there is a lot like I always get asked how do you I mean why do you work with women, and I say like realistically I could work with women and men, but I just find myself that I can inspire them because even though I'm not a woman, I'm now over 40. Now we're working with ladies over 40 with metabolic imbalance, but my metabolic imbalance came from emotional eating, which came from body image issue, which came from, and I can reflect so much from the fact that, unlike many coaches or personal trainers, even if I worked in the gym, uh, what I have like over them is that I'm basically like empathize with who you are because it's not about another trainer saying I'm gonna like just eat completely clean because I'm a trainer that eat clean. Like I understand how that is. And Marissa, like I remember when she started, uh you came in and I still remember the phone call because I was like at the time Facebook ads were really cheap and was so much easier to get people in, and God forbid when COVID came like was the best time to for me to make money. I was completely shut down from the ad. It sucked. But like before that, it was so cheap to make to actually advertise. And we used to call everybody because for me it's like important not to have a number, even if we had a lot of people inside the program. I said I want to make sure that I get the right people in. And Marissa, like you said, I feel depressed. I really don't like what I see in the mirror. And then your husband or I think partner at the time, or like he
My
said,
husband.
your husband, right? He said,
Yes.
no, hang up the phone because that's a scam. And like you convinced,
Yes.
like unlike today, because like so today you call on the phone, it's like they find any excuse possible not to move forward. Oh, I have to
Yes.
talk to my husband. Like you had to talk to your husband to convince that that was the right program, which
Yes.
I admire because it's like you were so bought in to your change that you change, right? And now in like 5 minutes, I'm basically gonna explain what we did with you because I know that this is gonna be a case study and people are gonna ask me, how did you get this kind of results? Well, simply put, when we talk about you came in and you say I have depression and I'm taking medication and I just want to stop and you had like a job and I'm like, okay, why is it important for you to lose the weight? And you gave me a bunch of reasons. It's like I want to finally see what I like in the mirror, right? So what we did, it was really simple. We had you work out a few times a week. We had you walk a lot, right? And then we had, I don't remember what the nutrition style was, but at the time was either posting the food on the group, or it was like for the people like Pilar, that for example, she was very much like more athletic towards that kind of style. She liked to track the food. But whatever that thing was, the real change at the time that you wanted to make is that you wanted to change, basically. Like
Mhm.
it was so painful to stay in the situation you were that you would have done anything possible for you to change, right? So,
Yes.
we basically calculated, your daily intake and we figured out that and as long as you would have walked, because you told me around an hour, 30 minutes to an hour a day, you could have easily hit 2,000 calories. So I gave you a plan,
Mhm.
and it's like, as long as you eat whatever you want in here and there, you'll be fine. And like day by day, you saw your body changing. And then like the walk became a run, and the run
Mhm.
became a, half a marathon, whatever. And it's to show people that it's like, as long as you want it, you can achieve it. And yeah, you got some downfalls and like you fell off track, whatever. But the big part was that after 2019 when you finally realize that you could have be okay without a coach, because I always say it's like my goal is not to keep you forever, but it's basically keeping you until you can be autosufficient, which is like for 90% of people, they don't understand what that is. It's like they lose 10 kilo and it's like, I can go on my own. And then the year after, they are back. Why? Because they don't understand the root cause of the issue that got them there first, right? But you got to a point that you indeed change who you were. And then like it was so easy to achieve that result. So I haven't seen you for that long. I called you last year and I said, Marissa, what, like, you're still in shape? Yeah, I'm still like, wow, okay, cool. We can literally say that we can now change identities to people. That's great. Um, I would love for you to explain. I mean, the floor is yours. What a little bit of when you were in the program that I guess you were doing really, really good. And then after that, what did you do? Because I remember that you not only to maintain, to keep the weight off, what you did, but also how did you go by to go in and start doing modeling and everything? And I might stop you like to ask a few questions because I feel like, when it has question, then you give answers like based on that. And this is gonna inspire hopefully a lot of people. So what happened post the program, after you lost 30 kilos?
Okay, hello everyone. Pleased to meet you at first. I'm Marisa, and so I will start to answer your questions. When I left the program, my neighbor was a photographer, and he asked me to take photos of me because I have also changed a lot. And at first, I needed him to make a passport photo. And at the end, he told me, but I want to make more photos for you. And after you will see that if you like it or not. I says, oh, that is one of my hobby that I like. I mean, photo shooting and modeling. I like that since I was a kid. So he discovered me in that moment, and that's why you saw the 2019, this gown was one of my first shootings. So I had 2 times a year shooting with him, but we never had a chance to show it off because I was also shy and it was mostly private. And how I kept my lifestyle is that I have different kinds of sports. I run, I walk a lot. I had been in Fitbit apps for a very long time. And I had joined plenty of challenges, walking, running, or whatever that counts, steps and calories. And I own also many groups to inspire and motivate people. And that is how I keep going on over and over. And even if I already left Fitbit, I have also Adidas app that I keep motivating people. I work out at the gym. I can eat whatever I want, and I know that today I have eaten it. Maybe tomorrow I can make other things, but it's already a lifestyle. It's not anymore a diet. I mean, I am free. I would say, I would not say that. Oh, I would love to see like other ladies there, models, perfect bodies, but I am not a real model. So for the meantime, I'm just an amateur model, but I keep going. I have been with maybe 6 or 7 photographers who are taking photos of me already in Instagram, and I have more coming. And I still do not have time when we will go shoot together. So life's going on and on. But first, to go on your goal, you have to train your family as well to help you push into your goal. Because when I said that to my family that I need them to help my goal achieved, my kids that were still very small, my husband, they look after me of what I am eating and what I shouldn't have to eat to achieve my goal. So for you, you should have to stick on it if you want to change your life and try different kinds of activities. So I have been playing tennis, for example, since last year, and I love it a lot. Running wasn't been my best point, but I also love it. I like to go to the gym. So I keep moving every day. Today not because I am with you, else I should be at the gym. But it's it's an excuse. It's a rest day today. So I don't know if you
How
want to
many
ask me
times do you go to the
questions.
gym now?
I normally mostly go every day,
Hmm?
mostly every day, but I work out not the same thing. Like for example, if I go for a warm up, I sometimes go run for 3 to 5 kilometers, nothing more.
Uh-huh.
But yesterday I had 10 kilometers because I had a virtual run for the Wings for Life. And
Okay.
then after that I made some stretchings and abs and I went home. And last that Saturday I ran five no, I started to run I wanted to run 5 kilometers last Saturday, but I was too heavy and it wasn't not going. It's not the best time to run. So I stopped after 1 kilometer. I do the bike for 30 minutes and you sweat a lot on the bike if you want to try it.
Yeah.
So I biked and then after I make the strength training for the upper body and I went home.
How do
And
you
before,
how do you schedule that? Because I know that many people are gonna watch it and it's like, how does she find the time? You know how we are. Many people pretend that it's no time. It's just like, I mean, I like to schedule it before than my work, but how do you do it? It's like every day, in fact, is a lot of time for this. Like, how
yes,
do you do it?
I work normally 80% every day. So I come home sometimes 6 o'clock from work, and my husband the schedule at home is my husband's preparing the dinner, and so I can go to the gym. And when I come back, I eat my dinner very late, but at least I sweated a lot and I eat, and after I am refreshed to go to bed. But yeah, it's a little bit late to eat that much, but I think it was good for my muscle to feed before I go sleep. Then
Sure.
I am fine with it. Yes.
It's better you eat late than don't eat.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. No, I think that you need to plan at home to reorganize with your husbands if you have. I mean, you have to schedule it that at this time it's your working time. Yeah, I always go after my work. I come back home, I drink coffee or just a little bit relax with the family, and then I go train for 1 or 2 hours, something like that, because I also walk to the gym, and after that I go run, and after that I make a little bit a break, then I make the strength training. So my schedule is always depends upon my mood, but I know what I will do at the gym. I love biking. If I don't run, I run, and strength training, they are always together. And if I don't have really a good feeling, either I only go run and go home, run or stretching, then I go home. It depends upon how am I my energy is. But normally I am 1 to 1.5 hours at the gym, because running 5 kilometers is for me half an hour. So and then I have 45 minutes to train strength training, then a little bit of stretching and go home.
what do
So
you do now? Is like you still in Bern?
yes.
Uh-huh. What is it when you say I work 80%? What is the job? Because I know so many
Um,
are gonna ask.
I am working in a watch company. I make the final control. I mean quality control and also administration. I mean I was normally engaged for a job, but at the end I am like, if the boss is not there, I am the one who manage everyone. But we are not a big company, so I can manage them all. So it's a very stressy mental and physical work. And when I am home, I love to give my energy at the gym.
That's good.
So spend sometimes, because I sometimes, yeah, it's nice to give those negativities that you have at work, for example. So I love when I sweat. I love to see myself. I feel good when I see myself sweating. Yes.
Great. I usually ask this question before, but I mean, I'm not gonna ask you this question because I know, I mean, whoever watches this, there is no doubt what the program did for you. So I'm not gonna tell you like what would you say to somebody that wanna do the program. But I am gonna ask you this. It's like looking back, you remember who you were, like you came in and you were, overweight, you were depressed, you were in a situation that like you didn't feel good who you were, that right? And Marissa today is somebody that can inspire other people, right? You can actually literally they follow you, like you probably in a way like you're doing the same thing I'm doing, but probably different folks. What would you say to yourself, looking to the old version of Marissa? What would you say to make her want to change?
So the old version, or what? Sorry.
Yes. To
Well,
you 7 years ago.
7 years ago, it was a struggle. I have different kinds of problem. I mean, physical and also family problems that caused me depressions and everything. And I start to eat, and how would I say, the depressions just doesn't want me to go move forward, and I gained weight and I am tired to, yeah, whatever. And then I really didn't like to see myself that way, because I am not that person. I was always been nice looking, and in that moment of 2 years I am immediately expanded like I haven't been, and I I am depressed seeing myself that way. I can't find any clothes that I wanted to wear. And I have always aches on the knees because I'm overweight, back pains and everything. And that's why I start to walk, keep moving. And when I saw your program, and I was saying to myself, perhaps you could be the right one for me. And I had convinced my husband
Very good.
to be with me, and I think we made the best choice at that moment.
What would you say to somebody that you were really strong, you made the decision, and some other people watching is like they always on the fence. They never want to change because it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter the program, but the real change is like when they decide to do something, right?
Yes.
How do you motivate others? What do you say? What would you say to others that says like it's time for you to do, it's time to open up this person, right? What would you say to them?
I mean, when I started it, I had changed my mindset. I have changed my quality of eating, and I have changed my lifestyle, meaning that you have to put really in, I would say 80% of I would say, I don't know how I will say this, but the 80% of your will on this program. You can say, I have to do it, and you have to find a way to do it and stick with it. Because if you don't, you will not get into the finishing line. It's just like when you go for a running race. If you always walk and run every 5 minutes, you will be late to arrive to the finishing line. And if the race has a limit, you will not arrive there. So you have always to follow this direction, go forward, not going left and right. And I will try this and that, and then after you will fall. So change your mindset, change the way you eat, change your lifestyle, keep moving, try another kinds of activities. If running is not good for you because you have pain in your knees, try bicycle are good for the knees. I have knee injuries, and physiotherapists always send me to go biking can sweat a lot if you go you keep on, how would I say this, pedaling. Yeah, this can help you. There is also elliptical. These are also nice. That all those sweat. I love seeing myself sweating. So maybe try this. And now the weather is going better. Hiking is very nice. It makes you feel free out there. So I love hiking as well. So
I
yes,
remember making this interview twice with you before when you were in the program, and I can see a huge difference now when you really inspire people now. It's like you can say that you changed, and we did. I wish we had more people from Switzerland. We did that seminar in Zurich. I was happy you
yes.
came there as well. But Marissa, I'm so proud. Like for real, it's like who you are today is so different like than you were in the beginning, and it's like I always say if I never bragged about being the guy that can. I mean, my mission would be to eat 1 million people, but I don't want to pretend that I am that guy. But I'd rather change a few people that are really changed that be one we be a number. Like and I'm so proud of what you did. I appreciate so much that you did that, but also that you inspire other people. Right now, I would love for, if these ladies here have any question for you, like this is the time to unmute and ask questions. We're probably gonna have until the Zoom goes, so another 10 minutes probably. Uh, you have any question for Marissa? Because please, Vicky, Vicky is one version of Marissa, kind like 2.0.
Thank you. Thank
Very
you.
nice.
That's the best thing I could hear right now. It's very nice to meet you, Marissa. I've seen previous master classes and other webinars that you've taken part in the past. So I say it's kind of an honor. I can't really think of any questions right now, but I'd like to say that I'm very proud of you. And you're an inspiration to us all. And I will be following you on Instagram and
Oh, thank
all
you.
that things. So wonderful. It's so nice. And also, um, I have to point out what you said is extremely important to have the support of your family,
Yes,
to delegate the tasks,
yes,
and say that, I want to do this. I want to do this for us, You're not doing it
yes,
only for yourself. So it's amazing when, you can say that, okay, you know what, you do dinner. I'll take this time to I will delegate this,
yes, yes,
I'll that's amazing. And it's a blessing that you had this luck.
yes,
it's like the world giving you the chance. So
exactly, yes.
thank you so much for being with us. And oh, my cat's also again a
Never mind.
cameo appearance. So yeah, so thank you so much for being with us. I can't think
You're
of any
welcome.
questions right now.
If ever you will find me on Instagram, I normally put my sports activities through the stories. Sometimes I post it, but I don't want to mix it everything with the photographies and my sports activities. When I started Instagram, I put all my sports activities there to inspire everyone, my friends, and so on. And when I started photographies, photographers are focusing on me. So right now I have been mixing it. So the stories are made of my sports activities. You will find it there, and some photographies as well. So see you there.
Perfect. Also just one small thing.
Yes,
Next in November, I've signed up to do a 10K,
yes.
and a dream of mine
Mhm.
is to run the authentic Greek marathon here in Athens
You
from
are in
the
Athens, okay?
yeah, I'm in Greece. So it
Okay.
begins at the town of Marathon,
Yes,
and it ends in the center of Athens. So that is one of my it's not a dream anymore, it's a goal.
okay. Me, I have next Saturday. It's my first 16 kilometers on a race that I will go in Bern city. But I have been doing the half marathons myself on my trainings alone. So, but, but Jerry, listen, this year I will be perhaps running to Stralogano.
Wow. Let me know when you come. I want to see you again. Yeah, for sure.
I was there last year. I was there last year cheering my friends. So hopefully, if I can practice, I mean, I can train it very well, then I will be there on the Stralogano this year.
And when it happens, like what month?
That is in October,
Okay.
end of October, something like
You
that.
know, let me know. Let me know. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So nice meeting you, and I wish you all good luck.
Do you have
Stay
any other
focused.
question? Let's see if that anybody has some more question, then I'm gonna let you go, Marissa. I'm assuming that you.
Okay.
Okay. Claudia, any question? Claire, any question? You guys? No. Okay.
Okay, good luck. Good luck to you guys. You can
Marissa,
do it. You can do it.
again, thank you so much for inspiring everybody. I'll be like now that even after this, I'm still gonna be talking about you. It's like this is the way that you actually keep the results. Like new goals all the time, new goals, new activity.
Yes.
If you wanna check Marissa out, like this is her Instagram. This I think is your Instagram.
Uh,
Yeah,
that is, yeah, that's my name, but it's at I'm the Ladybug.
Ladybug. Oh yeah, some the lady. This one.
Yes,
Yeah.
this one. Yes,
Uh,
that's my name.
And good. I mean, hopefully, like everybody's doing good. Whoever sees this replay, keep in mind we're gonna start off a challenge hopefully in a month from now if we have enough people signing up. And again, Marissa, thank you so much for inspiring everybody. And And again, like if anybody wants to follow her, just hit her up on Instagram, and we'll talk to you the next time. Take care and have a fantastic,
Okay. Take
fantastic
care,
week.
everyone.
Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.